You guys are going out and buying this on purpose? Look, that was too judgy. Let me start over. This is not my my go-to. But I got shit for getting dots, so you know, we all just have taste, all right? We all just have particular preferences, and in the year of our Lord 2025, Brenna, don't start, okay? Listen, dots are elite. There's a good texture. It's a good amount of resistance. I like dots. Leave me alone. It's not. I said that. Damn. Hang on. It's not. It's those fucking wafers. It's not like I said I like fucking candy corn. All right? There are certain things that are universally hated. Okay? Swedish fish are just dots. Okay? Necco wafers for life. You like candy corn. See? People are weird. I've built this community brick by fastidious brick. I miss all of the peanut candy. I miss it so much. But it's okay. Baby Ruth, Butterfinger. Oh. Have you guys ever had an Abba Zaba? Oh my God. Have you guys ever had an Abba Zaba? we watched a movie called Half Baked with what's his dick? But Jim Brewer and fucking Dave Chappelle before they both lost their ever-loving minds. And he was like, Abba Zaba, you're my only friend. And then at some point, my brother and I bought a box like that you get at whatever in the olden days, like when it was hard, when you had to like call somebody. And we got a box of Abba Zaba. You put Abba Zaba in the microwave. Holy dude. Holy. Anyway, I miss peanut butter. My mouth is watering right now. It's fine. It's a small price I pay to keep my girlfriend alive, or at the very least not full of hives. I'm pretty much a hero. You know, I'm pretty much a saint for going through this hardship, having to cut out one single thing out of my diet so the love of my life doesn't die. I do deserve a medal. Thank you for... Yeah. It's fine. Minnow. Can you guys hear her? Minnow, come here. Minnow, baby. Can you hear her? Try Wow Butter. Gross. They both like this place. It's really great. It's really great. They're both happier here, which we knew was going to happen. Go get her? No. She makes the rules. She makes the decisions. I haven't gotten them cat grass yet. I can't seem to get out of my own fucking way. I feel like I don't know if this is true of any of you, but like, I don't think that we have 24 hours in the day. I feel like we have 7. I look up from what I'm doing and I'm like, holy fuck, wow, what have I can barely find time to fucking tie my own shoes. I don't know what is happening. like big shit is falling through the cracks. Like, I need to call my mom. And like, I swear to God, I woke up, had breakfast, sat down, did not stop doing shit all day. Got up, went to go pick up some suits, came back, continued to do stuff, made dinner, sold a grill. And like, oh my God, I'm late, and got on live. Like, how the fuck? And all I do is make dumb dick idiot TikToks. Day gone. I think it has something to do with the fact that I don't journal anymore. I need to start doing that again. I think that's breaking my brain even more than I don't have much left for it to break off. So girl, go to therapy. You think, who has the time? Who has the time to go and find a therapist? I do need to go to therapy. I miss it. I do. I haven't been since I've moved here. I said goodbye to mine, and I was like, hey, I'm fine, right? And she was like, yeah. Anybody got a good, I think, anybody got a good one in Denver? Any of you guys therapists? That'll go great. No conflict of interest there. This is my absolute fucking nightmare, by the way. I started seeing my therapist before this shit happened, right? And like, do you guys remember? Some of you will remember that woman who made a video that did really well. It was like, sometimes I'm worried about my therapist if she's on like the right or wrong side of history. And then she told me, like, unprompted, that she thought Good Trouble was hot, so I think I'm good. Do you remember that? One of the funniest things that's ever happened to me. It's one of the funniest. It remains the funniest fucking thing that's ever happened to me. Like, that video got like 2 million views. It's so funny. Anyway, I'm like, I want to go, but I don't want to be like, hey, do you know who I am? And then have them, first of all, be like, no. Because that's awful. It's a different fucking thing. You're like, hey, do you know who I am? They're like, no, you fucking idiot. You inflated sense of self-esteem. Or worse, I walk in, they're like, hey, Good Trouble. And I'm like, I got a jet. It is one of the two. Do you know who I am? What? I won't say that. I'll just walk in and be like, no? Okay, great. Anyway, it's like a non-issue. That's not the reason I'm not going, by the way. I just gotta get off my butt and like make the phone call. Anywho, debate me, beta. Well, request then, Grandpa. I can't even request you come up here. You have to hit the request button, you little goon. Fucking. The Twin Cities thing was funny yesterday. Who was that? Oh, fucking April, you missed it. Where's the request button, beta? It's the pink and blue people that look like they're hugging. Don't let that fool you. April. The Messiah showed up last night. Do you remember Messiah? Do you remember the Messiah? He had a fucking out-of-body experience last night. And he came on, he was like, my name's David. No, that was my brother, David. I'm Kyle. Oh my God, it was a mess, dude. And then he was like, you're in Oakland, what did he say? Oakland, San Francisco, right? And I'm like, no, I'm in Oakland, Massachusetts. They're the Twin Cities. And he was like, oh. I was like, yeah, you didn't know that those are the Twin Cities? Discord. Ugh. Ah, fuck. I guess we'll see you later. I'll see. I just spilled the nerds everywhere. I don't know that I can do it. I requested you scared beta. No, you didn't. You're still not in the requests. You fucking goon. I didn't take a day off. I was going to take a day off yesterday, and I think I probably should have. I cannot describe to you. Look at this. Why would you willingly get this candy? How the fuck am I supposed to clean that up? Come here, Minnow. Come here, man. If I wasn't on mood stabilizers. Come here, baby. Can I show you to everybody? Come here, you little cutie. You're making so much noise down there. Come here. I gotta move slowly. Come here, baby. I gotta put the dogs away first. I'm not getting screenshot. Where are you? Come here, little cutie. Come here, baby. Hi, I know. You little scaredy cat. You're okay. Yeah. Can I pick you up? Come here. Oh, I know. I know, baby. I know. It's okay. People just want to see you. People just want to see you. Yeah. You little cutie. She's pretty sassy right now. She was trying to explore and I picked her up. I know. Okay. Okay, I'll let you down. I know, baby. It's okay. Okay, that's it. You can keep exploring. She goes, I put some food up here for them, too. This little fatty. What a chunker. Ooh, what do you find? All right, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I cannot believe I spilled these fucking nerds. Spill them all over the place. Worse, I can't eat them now because they're just entwined with cat hair. Dumb. With a straw? That's diabolical. All right, anyway. Instagram message from April. On which beta dude got scared when you told him to request. Yeah. I can't believe that. Is it on my Instagram or my Instagram? Accuse other people of lying while lying, and you don't understand
the sort of contradiction there. And that's because your brain has holes in it, like Swiss cheese.
This is when I could be mean.
Look, you demented black amputee midget. I know you have
I forgot what a piece of shit this guy was. I completely forgot what a piece of shit this guy was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
enough problems in your life, you rotten
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Side note. I don't want to toot my own horn. Okay. I think I had kind of a little glow up. I think I really hit a fucking stride here with my. Who the fuck was this little guy? Who was this little guy? What the fuck? Did I finish puberty at 38? What the fuck? Hey, damn, dude, that was like 2 years ago. What the fuck? I needed to eat food. I needed to eat some food and put on some pants. What the fuck? No, that was in 2022. It's gotta be. I'll tell you this. I think that people say this. I don't think that my voice got any deeper. I think it's just this microphone that I'm using. But it also could be that I was just like so. This is possible. I have no evidence to back this up, but I think that like I have no personal evidence to back this up, but sometimes when you are like chronically overtrained, your hormones get all kinds of fucked up. Like when you are doing like endurance sports, like I was, you can really suppress your hormones in a big way. So, and that's why I pulled a lesbian. I think that's why I was able to trick my girlfriend at the time to stay with me, and now I just got her. Now I just tricked her, and now she's stuck in this straight relationship. Yeah. Who knows? Buy wife energy. It's fine. It's fine, dude. I'm eating these nerds. I don't care. Oh, there's immediately cat hair in it. Oh, God. Anyway, but this guy Messiah sucks. That was a Wild West back then. You can just say pretty much whatever you wanted. There was like no algorithm. I was not getting kicked off. I mean, my account got taken down like 90 times. But like on lives, people were just dropping slurs, just doing crazy shit. I was whitelisted. Yeah, sure. I can't play it again because I don't want to get my live taken down. He said some crazy shit. He said some shit that they'll definitely get this live taken down. And I don't want him to do that from the fucking grave. I don't want him posthumously taking this live down. It's in the Discord. April says it's in the Discord. Oh my I spilled more. This is your fault somehow. I'm going to make this your problem. This might be the straw, dude. The camel's back is breaking. This might have been it. I don't know. This is the thing that sends me into psychosis. It wasn't, thanks, Mike. It wasn't like It wasn't everything else. It was just the box of nerds that I tipped over a second time. Oh, God. Okay, we're fine. We're fine, dude. We're fine. We're fine. There's... I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose. But now... I do have to go vacuum this up now. I think I might have a neurological condition. Cards on the table, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to die soon. I feel like I'm like clumsy. Okay. Doctors and also Marissa, I would like to be diagnosed when I come back. Okay. I need to know what happens when you start losing dexterity in your hands. What diseases should I be fucking WebMDing myself to sleep with? I want to know what kind of new fucking hell awaits me. I'm going to get the goddamn Dyson. Oh yeah. Pro tip. Go on Facebook Marketplace and buy an old handheld Dyson and then replace the battery, because the reason why they're selling it is because the battery doesn't work anymore. And then you just replace the battery for $30. And then you have a brand new fucking Dyson. How are there more fucking nerds? Oh, God. Okay. I cannot make this up. There's one left. I spilled the entirety of the box out. All right, how much money do you have for me to open the second one? Thanks, Mike. Cute. Good Trouble opens a box of nerds for charity. Sees how long he can have it on his desk without spilling the entire contents all over. Can you imagine if that was a normal size box? Holy shit. That was like Chris Farley level. Chris Farley would open a box of nerds and just like explode them fucking everywhere. All right, let's get dug in here for this. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh god. Damn it, dude. Did I eat paint chips? Mean. And no. He went through all that shit I requested, and then he fucking ran. Well, now we get Luna's dad.
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Howdy.
Hey, did you see I told you that I'm a Temu version of you?
It doesn't take much. It's good. It's solid. It's a 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, fine holiday fun. Sorry about the music, man. My bad.
great.
My bad. I forgot it was playing.
No, it's good.
Hey, so can I take 1 second and show you something?
Heck yeah.
All right, I appreciate it, man. So I don't know if you remember me because you talked to a million people, but I came up here one time when I had very first got on TikTok. My daughter put me on it. She's like, Dad, you're a fucking wreck. Do something with your life. Be like GT. And so I came up and I only had it was the first time I ever went live. I only had 300 people, and you talked to me and you fucking cracked me up, bro. And I'm a huge fan of you. But so in the mornings, bro, I do a live in the mornings called High Times. And it's a elevated breakdown of current events and good news stories happening around the world.
I love
man.
that.
And so I just want to thank you. I know you
Hell
don't know
yeah,
me from
dude.
fucking Adam, bro, but you really were a big influence
Come on.
me trying to find a voice.
That makes me feel really good, dude. And I love that. I think that we need a little good news. That's the best.
Hey, could you throw it on the big for just a second,
Hell yeah.
or side by side?
What time do you go on?
So I'm in Texas, brother.
Okay.
So I'm in Texas, and I got this great PA that hooks me up with all my graphics and everything. And so usually 8 a.m. Central Standard Time down here in Texas.
Nice.
And I draw a lot of stories from Happy Eco News. I get on positive.news, Good News Network. And I use Ground News for all of my current event stories that I talk about. And they've got a positive news feature. And so I try to focus on that. And they've got an offbeat feature. And I love that because those offbeat stories are fucking gold. And then I love the blind spot because I love knowing what ignorant, evil people are reading about and where they're coming from when we're talking about issues affecting the world.
I sure as hope they fucking paying you, dude.
Who?
If it go Ground News.
No, nobody's paying me, bro.
Not
I
yet.
don't get a Soros check or anything.
Not
bro.
yet. I'm gonna send. Hopefully, I'm gonna send them this clip because I just did an ad for them today, and this is a better ad than I did.
No shit. So, bro,
It works,
I'm
though,
big
hey?
on acronyms because I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I was a combat medic, a 91 whiskey, and I a few years ago fractured my spine and got nerve damage and traumatic brain injury, and so I had to quit my business and sell off everything. Lost my house, lost my car, lost my tools, lost my wife, lost my dog. It's a fucking horrible country song. And I spent the last 4 years fucking rehabbing and getting to where I can work out on my own now. And so I always love listening to you talk about training and riding, man. I appreciate that.
I love that.
So I'm big on acronyms, bro. So I didn't want to blatantly steal the old High Times magazine.
Sure.
But I blatantly stole the old High Times magazine and added an S. And so, man, what it is I'm trying to create a space with happy integrity where we grow hope through inspirational, musical, educational sloth sessions. And the sloth sessions, my daughter and I, the rest of the family tease us. I've got 5 kids and a granddaughter. And the rest of the family tease my daughter Zoe and I about being sloths. And so when we dip off at family events, we come back a little slower than when we left.
That is the like nicest way that you could what do I try to say? It's the softest way that you could describe that. I think that's
right. It's the TikTok friendly gardening broccoli challenge or whatever, you know?
I
It's
love
wild,
that, dude.
bro.
Dude,
Bro.
this is the best. Look, first of all, I really love hearing that. That makes my heart, this cold black heart, grow 3 times the size. And yeah, I think this sounds like a trip, literally. And this is why I missed it, is because you're on at fucking 7 a.m. my time, and I usually have just gone to bed after this nonsense.
Right,
So, like,
right, man.
You're like the daytime happy version of me.
The daytime happy version. Am I like Bizarro World?
Yeah,
Kramer?
Bizarro World, the Bizarro World. Yo, I bet you're the guy to talk to. We've talked. I've been foraging recently.
Okay.
Is that like understood lingo now? What I'm saying?
Yes, that is absolutely understood and acceptable lingo.
I swear to God,
anyway.
I don't know that like I coined that. It's one of those things where like it must have been around before I did, but like people were talking about gardening, and I was like, what's the equivalent of what I'm doing? Must be foraging. And then when I say that, people are like, oh yeah, obviously. And so
Right?
like,
oh yeah, obviously.
Anyway, he was like, I don't know that I came up with that. I clearly didn't, but like anyway, I've found in like an incredible, not like, I'm not going super hard yet, but I've talked about this a lot, but like the sort of like medicinal healing things that are going on with that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty incredible.
It really is, man. So I've got a couple good veteran buddies that run I guess, I don't know how to put it, but a hallucinogenic experience for veterans. And so somebody in your chat asked what MAGA Passing Mayhem is. And this is the other thing that I do, GT.
I'll go back.
And we just got off live right before I dropped in here. And we run what is called MAGA Passing Mayhem. This is my veteran brother at T-Dub Special. He is a disabled vet. And we talk about fucking current events, history, all sorts of shit. And we actually dropped 4 weeks ago, started dropping a podcast on YouTube, Substack,
Amazing.
and Spotify called MAGA Passing Mayhem. Bro, if you would subscribe and give us your critique of the podcast, it would blow my fucking mind, bro. Like, if you would stitch it or duet it, I would fucking just lose my shit.
I'll go look at it. At least, for sure.
Okay, yeah, I mean, and I want your total honest, you can fucking tear me down in front of the world and I would fucking love it. I'd come back for more. You would never. I would never. And so we're on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for that, y'all. We're on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays at 1 p.m. Central Standard, or 1 p.m. leading into Two Brunette Hosts Salty Sunday. And we're also part of the Political Besties Network with Two Brunette Hosts.
I got to be honest. I love that you're going for it. That like, it is inspiring.
Awesome, bro. Thank you, man. That means a lot coming from you.
I really
man.
like it.
I hope that some of the shit I say makes sense. You know, I'm kind of so our tagline coming into MAGA Passing is we are two Southern bearded veteran hippies who believe that everyone deserves to live with equity, dignity, and compassion, having all of their basic needs met in a way that they flourish to go after happiness. And so, you know that, and we like to hold those accountable that fucking cause war crimes against people, man. Yeah. You know, I'm not about that. Thanks for putting me up there, bro.
Of course. I also, I have to say that, like, I think that it's encouraging to see so many vets speak out against this stuff. It is not a far and few between, a phenomenon. I think this is happening kind of a lot, and it's really great that like you're putting more faces to this,
right?
To this like, and like the more the better, and
it's
more
so many people.
The more vets that see more vets and more enlisted people who are seeing like it's okay to speak out against like bad shit is so fucking important, and like it's great that you're adding your voice to that.
The Oregonian general of the fucking National Guard, our mandate is to protect the citizens of Oregon. Fuck yeah. Big fucking dub for that guy, bro.
Huge.
Somebody remembered his oath.
Yeah. Dude, this was great. I'm really glad you came up, and I'm going to go give this a listen when this is all
I
over.
appreciate it. Hey, this last picture, if you give it 3 seconds, this is a veteran-led March for Democracy. This is going to be February 28th, and we are going to march into D.C. in time with Cadence. We have the People's Sick Day on board, Blackout the System on board. We have George Floyd's uncle is on board. We have 3 congressional candidates from 3 separate states climbing on board, and I'm making all the phone calls I can to get those folks recognized and get more of their fucking crew on board.
Are you in touch with our good buddy Jolly, or how about USMC Angry Vet? These guys? So
USMC Angry Vet, yes, but I primarily am working with Combat Vets Against Trump and the FAFO official, and with the Resistance Report. And Left Jess with MBW is doing a shit ton. IEP Mom. I'm going to forget so many people. Pink Nikki with the People's Sick Day.
I'm just glad that you're in that orbit. I think that's really important, man. I think that,
bro, I love it in that orbit. Yeah. I am fucking shocked and amazed by the amazing work these people do, pushing for a fucking better tomorrow and giving everybody fucking dignity, bro. I love it. I love what you do.
Love what you do.
I listen to you all the time, bro. I appreciate your fucking energy, and I appreciate you just being authentic with us, man. I think that's what comes across the most. Like, I was on here for 6 months before I knew who you were, and I saw people dropping your name, and I was like, I gotta see who this motherfucker is. And I popped in and listened to you, and you cracked me the fuck up, bro. And you and Lysandra and Olivia and your regs that jump in, man, you guys make the fucking world a better place. And I love to highlight the helpers, and you all are definitely helpers, man.
Hell yeah. Dude, a pleasure.
Always.
Come back anytime. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Bye. Sick. Yeah, I mean, that's a fucking no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Go listen to Luna's dad. They've got three little podcasts. Well, fuck, I say little, 2 hour, 1.5 hour, 1 hour podcasts up. I really need to be doing this. I need to be putting these on the fucking internet. On YouTube. Golly. All right, sick. Give it a listen. MAGA Passing Mayhem. Sick. All right. I know. We know. Where did this cat go? Where did you go? Are you just under me somewhere? Fuck. I saw her jump down. I gave her water. She fucking left. Ungrateful. Anyway, hey, that makes me feel good too. That sure does make me feel good. And really, you know, that's what it's all about, obviously. No. I like that. I try not to let that sink in as much as I can. I hear it, and I'm just like, that's really great, and then I gotta move on because my ego cannot withstand anymore. You know, I'm already insufferable. I can't let that get I can't let it seep in. You know? I can't, because it'll just explode. It'll just explode. But I sure do appreciate that. That makes me feel good. My mother. It's fucking so late over there. What are you doing awake? It turns out this thing that she has kind of messes with your sleep schedule, which I don't know that you guys know anything about sleep, but it's kind of important to, like, I don't know, heal. It's kind of important to, like, have proper brain function, and it kind of really fucks your... Yeah. We gotta get mom and dad over here. Or to Portugal. We gotta get mom and dad here or to Portugal. So what do we do? What do we do? Do we commit? Do we move them here? Or why Portugal? You ask? Because if I see one more story about like historians, like World War II historians, fascism historians fleeing the country, I don't want, we can, whatever, it'll be fine. That's why. And they have good health care. And I don't think it's that difficult to get there right now. And I think it will be eventually. I can stay. You can send them over there, though. I mean, my vote's Spain, Brenna. I can't, the amount of Spanish I speak is enough for me to be able to go there and not freak out. I don't know any Portuguese. Está correcto o no? No, I can't slur my T's. It won't happen. I can't learn another one. I barely learned the other ones. I can go there and speak like a 3-year-old and get out of danger and maybe get a NIA. Maybe I could fill out a fucking a citizenship. You're in Italy for bike racing? Where in Italy? What are you racing? I'm not bailing. Look around. I just moved here. I'm not going anywhere. What I'm saying is mom and dad. Are you saying you apologize or asking me to apologize? Kyler, if God is all you have all you need. Kyler, request, dude. Request, man. Just stop. Oh, hey, look. Stop freaking out, dude. Have we talked to Kyler before? Apologize for what? So many questions left unanswered. So how do we even begin? I'm sorry you people have such a fucking... I'm sorry you people believe in I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I spilled those nerds all over the place. I'm sorry your mom didn't hug you enough. I'm sorry you're like this. Did that do it? Was that acceptable? Kylo Ren? Yeah. Lo siento. Mi excusi. How do you... Oh my God, my brain. Apologize to her. She did nothing wrong. Stop doxing her? Who the fuck are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Kyler? Fucking what? Doxing whom? He's not talking about Eli. Athena. Oh, bad Athena? You guys are fucking off. You're a rocker. Holy Holy dude. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. That woman is so fucking unhinged. That's fine. You can go tell her you did a good job. You fucking maybe she'll pick you now. That woman is a horrific human being. Terrible at making arguments and also TikToks. And then somehow I don't know if we all missed signing a little fucking piece of paper on the internet that says if you put your opinions on the internet, people on the same internet are allowed to react to them, especially if your opinions happen to be unresearched dog shit, right? If you just say horrendous, fucking awful, hateful bullshit on the internet, people correct you sometimes. Sorry? That's insane, dude. That's crazy. No. It's not Athena. Not Kobe. Different Athena. Not our Athena. This was the woman who came on and was like, God, I can't even fucking. There is just a laundry list of her just denigrating immigrants, right? And then she brought up some child that like unalived herself and was like, we got to lower the temperature. And it was immediately following 14 videos of being like, yeah, ICE can go in and raid classrooms. This was before ICE was doing. Yeah, it's fine if people pull them out of classrooms. And then kids were bullying her because they thought she was illegal. And all I'm saying is the shit that people are putting on the internet, including and especially that woman, was leading to the fucking tensions, causing kids to bully other kids. It's not a fucking stretch to say that. It's not libel to say that. That's what and then she fucking admitted doing that. She said, I did that. And then she was like, I can't believe people said that I did that. You have to go and thoroughly watch those fucking videos for all of you in here thinking that like she is even approaching fucking correct here. It's insane. So no, dude. She, like all of the tens of fucking thousands of other people that have come on the internet, unhinged their jaw and said some out of pocket, like unapologetic, hateful bullshit, gets the same fucking smoke that everybody else does. No. Nah, dude. Sorry. Tony, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I offended you with the F slur or F bomb. Don't clip that. Please don't clip that. That's crazy. Obama has narrated some nature documentaries. Thanks, Mags. I appreciate you. Anyway, fucking worked up now. Apologize. Nah, dude. I didn't get to Brenna on time. Sorry. She left. Sorry, dude. If you're still in here, I'm sorry. Where did Kyler go? I don't know. Probably to tattle. That woman did like some fucking insane video, which actually did well. And she was like, he's always like this. People in his life reached out to me and said that he's a bad person. And I was like, and she was like, I wouldn't say who it is because I wouldn't want to expose them. And I was like, bullshit. I can count three people who don't like me enough to go and reach out to that fucking woman and say their names then. That's fucking insane. It was a fucking crazy thing to say. Absolutely out of pocket shit. I can just lie too, Athena. People have reached out to me about you also. See how easy that is? She said she was going to sue me. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Also, she lied. She lied about all of that shit. I watched that video and she was like, he blocked me. And I was like, I have the screen recording of when she blocked me. And it was in a live where they were talking about why it was important to leave up Confederate monuments. And I was like, hey, this is fucking insane. And she blocked me. And I have the whole thing recorded. And she was like, and he was demanding that he be let up. And he was acting unhinged. So, and then I made a video about him and then he blocked me. And I was like, I have the whole thing recorded. I just happened to fucking record this one thing. And I haven't responded to this because it would just be an absolute, I'm not kidding, just a thorough demolition. And I just couldn't be bothered. Like these people, like I don't give a shit. She blocked me, fine. It's fine, dude. I don't give a shit. I'm trying not to get pulled into TikTok bullshit considering the like crushing weight of everything else. You know, there's only so much time in our day, right? It does make me feel good to engage and like pick apart all this shit and like so clearly prove them wrong, but also who fucking benefits? There's a video of me where I'm like, these people are dumb. Democrats are depressed because we're smarter than you, and I'm like hovering over a piece of information, and then like Jeff Mead and Prax Ben were like, you're covering up the wrong thing, and then like did this whole expose. In the very same fucking thing that they reference, there's a line in both of those studies that proves me right. The same study that they're referencing. I just can't be fucking bothered. Do you understand? I don't give a shit. I don't care. They're so dumb. I just need you to know. This guy, whoever this guy is, I hope that you stub your fucking toe big time. Wiggle waggle, yeah. I just don't care. I don't care. They could do everything that they want to. I don't give a shit. It's fine. And it pisses them off, by the way. It so pisses them off. Anyway, Mr. Blockhead. Oh, fucking goddamn. Your profile name had me in the first half. I thought for sure you were MAGA. It's not, though. You won't debate real MAGA. This is that fucking passport, bro. Debate me about what, bro? Here we go.
This guy, dude. I love coming on here every night. This is the best. I love it. Or whenever you're live, I don't know. I open this app like once a week or whatever. Every time I open up live, you pop up.
You have a weird like sense of time.
Why?
I don't know. You just were like every night, every month, every week, or whatever.
You like that? That was good, huh?
Not really. I'm just concerned about your fucking. Anyway,
you're not concerned. You don't care.
What do you? No, I don't care. You're right. What did you say you wanted to debate about? A real MAGA? What does that mean?
Whatever you want to debate about. Let's talk about it. What's on your mind tonight? What are you upset about tonight?
You said you won't debate a real MAGA. What do you want to talk about?
Obviously, that was to get me to come up. That's it. You worked, so we're here. So what do you want to talk about? What are you mad about tonight?
This right now.
Oh, you're mad about me? Oh, come on. I'm way too nice to be mad about. I mean,
What about the movement still appeals to you?
what the MAGA movement or the president?
No, my fucking bowel movement. Yeah, the MAGA movement. The thing that you said that you wanted to debate about.
No, I just said a real Magna. I didn't say I want to debate about Magna.
What about the movement still gets you excited?
Well, because
What do you think?
Let's talk about for you. What does "Make America Great Again" mean?
I just asked. This is not a fucking difficult
Chill,
question.
bro. Are you triggered? Chill. Just a
What
question.
about? Why is this a difficult question for you?
It's not.
Okay, so when I asked you, what about the movement is still like something that is like that means something to you? Why are you asking me a question now?
Because it's important.
Why are you asking me a question? I want you to answer the question that I asked you.
I'm trying to understand what do you think MAGA is?
I
What
don't.
kind of
I
movement?
know what I think MAGA is. What do you think MAGA is?
Make America Great Again.
Yeah, I know what it stands for.
Like
What
when
is that?
things were-
What is he
things
doing?
Were built to
What
last.
is he doing?
No. I'm not talking about the president. I'm talking about the movement because you said movement, not the president. So
The
I'll answer
president is the
question.
movement.
I'll answer the question.
The
about
president
the movement.
is the movement.
Then ask about the president because that's not your question. Ask that question. So I'll tell you if you'll let me answer. I'll tell you and not interrupt me.
Fucking anytime today, dude.
I already started and you interrupted me. So make America great. You remember when things were made to last? Like cars. They could last forever. And now they're just pieces of shit.
Oh, so you just have like a brain injury.
No, come on, bro. Now you're gonna make fun of me for no reason? You don't have to invite people up here to then poke at them. You know what I'm saying? You want to actually.
What is that?
Attention.
When cars used to last long? When was that? When was that?
The industrial era.
When was
How many
that, dude?
things were invented in the United States?
Hey, when was that? Would you say? What time period do you think that was?
I would say they stopped being made to last in the 70s. Like
Do you
right
think-
in the 1980s when they started?
The 80s were when America was great. 70s.
What?
I'm just asking you what the fucking time period they are referring to.
Time period.
What time period they are referring to when they say again? Is it the 70s? Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
You
I
want to
know where
make
you're going
America
with
like the 70s
I
again.
already know where you're going with this. Yeah. I understand what you're trying to go with this. But it has nothing to do with
What am I
racism.
trying to do?
Has nothing to do with racism. Has nothing to do with the civil rights movement.
When was the civil rights movement?
Brother, what the fuck?
I'm curious if you have any idea.
Yeah, of course I know.
When?
When was Jim Crow?
When was the civil rights movement?
No, when was Jim Crow?
What year did they sign the Civil Rights Act?
Teach me.
What
I'm here to
year
learn.
did they sign?
I tune in every night to learn because you're such a good teacher.
What year did they sign the Civil Rights Act?
I'm ready. Tell me.
Was it in 1972,
No.
73,
Nope.
75,
Nope.
74,
Go down.
70?
Go. Keep going.
What year was America great?
So now you're not going to answer the question? You're such a pussy. Every time.
65. What the fuck? You fucking left after that? That is so fucking embarrassing. That is so fucking embarrassing, dude. When is America great again? It has nothing to do with racism or the civil rights movement. Do you know when the civil rights movement was? No, I do not. And scene. That's the smartest one. He's the smartest one, dude. He's the smartest one of you guys. You're all that smart. You all. Fuck, dude. That's the best you got. I know. I try. I talk to you guys. as often as you'll let me. That's so fucking embarrassing. Shrumple McDingus. Holy shit, you guys. Amos is in the chat. Amos is in the requests. Anyway, any of the fucking any of you guys wanna come talk to me? Any of you Republicans? Kellen got it. He's next, dude. He's up next. Shrumple McDingus.
What the fuck was that dude talking about, dude?
You got me. You got me. Damn it.
No, seriously. Genuinely, what the
No, it's all the time. They do it all the time. They're like, it's about the movement. What about the movement? Make cars last longer. Okay.
Apparently capitalism is winning cars, I guess.
Oh fuck!
I was like,
just explain. Give me any more. I wasn't even the obvious fucking softball tee up is this country hasn't been good for a lot of us for a long time, right? 70s, by the way, saw like Contra and the fucking and like crazy shit and like we had Vietnam, like Jesus Christ, dude, we had so many fucking things wrong.
I mean, I'm here in Australia, right? We have people who support old mate D. Truzzer. Why? I don't know. We can't vote for him. And yet they're like, no, he's so good. And I'm like, no, he fucking not.
This is the scary part. Okay. This is, aside from all this shit. When that happens, so like we're pulling our hair out over here for the last fucking, I don't know, feels like 30 years as long as this guy's been a president, right? And this poison that gets into their brain is like, it is so disconnected from what it actually is, right? It has nothing to do with politics or with policy or with making their lives better. It is simply the idea that, and it is so good and is so pervasive and so surgical that it leaches beyond our borders. And there are people in Canada, and there are people in Japan, and there are people in Australia with Trump flags. And that is the best example of how that thing has nothing to do with the movement itself, and is entirely about how powerful their propaganda is.
It's a cult. It's a cult.
And people outside of our borders think that they can belong, and they can, because it doesn't mean anything. And that's it. And it's fucking, it is the best example when you guys have it. And when people in Japan are walking around with fucking, and like in China, and like, that's real. That's a real thing. And it's a poison, and it works on everyone, and it's crazy. And I hate it. And I fucking hate it, dude.
I've been reading some of the people commenting. Yes, my profile picture is Marcus. Thank you. Hang on, good trouble. Do you watch Marcus the Worm?
No, but I'm familiar enough to know what that was. Although, if I'm honest, from over here, that looked like something else.
Yeah.
From far away, it was a very phallic. At least outline.
He does look a bit like that. I understand.
Yeah. It's just damn these eyes, Dude,
I'm sorry for fucking taking over or whatever, but like,
no,
I love your content, man. You're such a fucking great person, and
Thanks, dude. I needed that. And look, you're sorry. I'm not nearly as sorry as we are that, like, you guys think that we're just a bunch of fucking idiots. There's nothing. Dude, we are sorry forever, dude.
I mean, you guys have the Second Amendment for a reason, right?
Easy. Not, yeah. I mean, they have predator drones. Like that whole, I've been saying this for a long time. Like, I've been a large proponent of, like, you know, common sense gun reform. And like on the same principle, which is like, what do you think we're going to do?
The whole reason people argued for, you know, oh, we got our Second Amendment here in America.
What's
so
crazy?
We need our guns.
What's
And
crazy
then,
is the people
you
that
have
were
a fucking-
so fervent.
You have
the
an
same-
actual dictator and you're doing nothing about it?
The same people who are fervently hoarding weapons of war and death are the same people that are waving the fucking flags in your country. And so, like, it is, and those are the people salivating about, at, like, having no idea what fucking war is, by the way. All of these, like, you know, never gone, no, never served, never whatever. All of those people salivating about killing their own fucking countrymen. Yeah, they all of those people that are waving "Don't Tread on Me" flags are also cheering as they're rolling tanks in with ICE and have stood up a shadow government military. It's beyond comprehension, dude. We can't make heads or tails of it.
I mean this in the nicest way possible. Your country is fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, we know, dude. You don't have to you don't have to twist it so deep. We got it, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming up. Good to meet you.
Cheers for the chat, man.
Cheers.
Have a good one.
You too. We know. We know, dude. Don't tread on. I think we should start doing the don't tread on me flex. I think it's ours now. Right? We should just get the no step on snack. No step on snack. I'm a snake. What is that from? I can't remember. But those, again, the people that bought those flags, the people that think that they have an idea of, like, don't let the government tread on us, don't let them take our civil liberties, are like, I love the fact that we have a military that doesn't require thorough background checks and can walk around our streets completely shielded from accountability through their anonymity, and who can kidnap American citizens off the street if they don't look a certain way. Those people are the same people. It's insane. It's fucking insane, dude. Come on, not a real one. Come talk to me. Any of you guys, the fucking listening to this liberal, just chirp. Yes, dude.
What's up?
Go on.
I love guns. I don't think they should ever be banned. I think it's probably more a mental health issue, more a societal issue than it is guns. Because if you really look at it, right, the 1980s, you could buy a AR, like not AR-15. You could buy an M4 in the 80s. You could buy an automatic M4. Why weren't there school shootings back then? You know what I'm saying? So I think personally.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Thereabouts.
So, like, look, I'm not even a Republican.
Tell me about the assault rifle ban.
I believe it happened after those shootings in LA where those guys had like AKs against the cops or something.
Keep going.
That's pretty cool. I think you should use AKs against cops more often. Especially you were just complaining about ICE taking people out their houses. How are you gonna like frown upon that?
Damn, dude. So, what is your fucking stance here?
I just think like liberals really want to like blame guns as the issue when it's really not. I don't think guns are the issue when it comes to that kind of freedom.
Do you know what happened after the assault weapons ban timed out?
What happened?
Nothing? You don't know this?
I'm just asking.
What do you think happened?
Let me guess.
You hear me?
Gun crime dropped until the 2000s.
The assault weapons ban.
Which one though? There was multiple. There was one that was a foreign assault weapons ban as well around the same time.
You know what happened. I wouldn't be saying it if we knew. If you didn't know.
I'm just asking what do you think happened?
There was a precipitous rise in mass shootings the minute that people were allowed to go and purchase these weapons again. In the 90s, there was a precipitous, measured, and continuous rise in these type of events.
Because you created. Do you think scarcity.
Do you think that scarcity of mass shootings?
If you create a scarcity in a market, of course people are gonna like go out and buy
scarcity of mass shootings.
Not a scarcity of mass shootings. I'm just saying
there was a fucking 240% rise in mass with yeah.
Well, look at the society at the time in the 90s. Shit was shit. I think it was probably more of a
shit was shit, dude.
Yeah, the 90s sucked.
You weren't there. You don't fucking know. They were great. The 90s were the best, by the way.
I don't know, man. You guys let Bush in and let y'all just let Bush do whatever.
I was 10, so maybe just.
Well, I'm just saying that's what happened. That's what the 90s led to. Was Bush.
We had no cell phones. We had to like meet our friends.
No, I'm pretty sure you guys had cell phones. They were made in the 80s. The big brick.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't there. What the fuck do I know, dude?
I'm just saying.
I'm a big fucking idiot, right?
You can't say there weren't cell phones.
We kids didn't have them.
Alright. And what's that got to do with banning guns?
Holy shit. I'm talking about our society writ large was kind of dope in the 90s. We had, and also economically, we were doing the best.
If you were 10, probably, yeah.
Economically, we were doing economically. We had done the best we'd ever done. People were just buying BMWs left and right.
At the cost of what though? We were kind of fucking over the world in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because we're definitely whatever you're doing with your microphone, you gotta quit it.
I just have a shitty phone.
No, whatever you're not. It didn't suddenly start clicking. You're just fucking.
I'm not
around.
clicking shit.
Yeah, we definitely haven't been fucking the world over since the 90s.
Well, I'm saying we
definitely didn't go to war in 2001. Definitely didn't go to war for the next 20 years after that.
Bill Clinton didn't bomb Serbia in the 90s? That didn't happen?
Yeah, of course it did.
We didn't kill a bunch of civilians with our fucking guided bombs in Serbia?
Who the fuck is saying that that's good?
I mean, you're saying the 90s were the shit, though.
Were the 90s bad for our fucking society?
I think
total
led to,
because Bill Clinton fucking wagged the dog.
Bill Clinton did a lot of bad things. I don't know. He's probably on Epstein Island, dude. I don't know.
Tell me what else did Bill Clinton do about the
I'm
budget?
not saying Donald Trump wasn't on the fucking island. Okay, they were both on that island, probably high-fiving, all right? So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, dope, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I have no idea what you're saying.
You don't think they were both on that island, you know?
No, I just in general, I don't.
It's just like a big, it's a big
in
party.
general, I don't understand you. Is it just like you're like the Joker? Is that it?
No, not really.
What's your political leanings these days?
I'd say pretty left. Pretty left.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know. I just think I think liberalism is kind of selling us out right now. And I think when you say you want to ban guns when there are people getting kidnapped off the
Who
street,
said that I wanted to ban guns?
you're
Who fucking
talking
said
about
that?
these you're saying that these individuals that complain about banning guns are like a
When did I
monolith.
just
That's what
want?
you're
I
talking
just
about.
I need you to lock in real quick. When did I own, by the way, and practice? When did I fucking say ban guns?
It sounded like that's what you were talking about. It sounded like that was the next step.
Gun
People
control.
complaining about certain liberties.
I was just pointing out the fucking hypocrisy in the right when they are like, don't tread on me, and then look at the federal government rolling a masked, unregulated militia that they stood up that is the 7th largest funded military in the world right now, and they get excited about the federal government doing that to their citizens.
I think that's
Right.
pretty reactionary, but I think people should be thinking that way more often about guns, at least. I think, when it comes to certain things.
How the fuck did? But what I'm saying is that, like, I didn't say ban. So you
it
think?
sounded like, oh, look, I didn't join before. My bad. Lack of information.
Dope.
I just heard that one sentence. I was like,
And you were just
okay, my
like,
bad.
yeah, fuck it.
I got off of work, dude. I'm bored, okay? I'm just chilling.
Okay. Cool. Well, this sucks. Yeah. I don't know, man. Personally,
Hey, what's up?
nothing.
You got any thoughts on like unions? Like I listen to all this stuff, and I feel like we kind of get away from like the biggest problem in America, and it's like big corporations. I feel like when a lot of these people talk about what they say is that like the good days, like make America great again, I think they listened to their grandfather for a couple of sentences and didn't listen for the rest.
This is a really good point. Yeah. Even further than that, expanding on that idea is I can't remember who it was. Someone just did a poll of like, oh God, hold on. Nick, I need you to listen to this. This is a long walk, but it's worth it.
Check it.
Oh God, hang on. Nick Ruboto. Here, ready?
The American Survey Center put out a little interactive where you can guess how people voted based on their policy positions, and none of you are ready. None of you. This is Antonio. He opposes offering parents school vouchers. He opposes deporting immigrants, and he thinks the government should do more to help needy people. Who did he vote for? He voted for Donald Trump because of support for Israel and the Second Amendment. Here's Sophia, a 27-year-old woman who opposes gay marriage and opposes deporting people and thinks people need to be careful about the language they use to avoid offending others. She didn't vote. Here's Andrew. He favors making weed legal. He thinks abortion should basically always be legal, and he thinks too many people are easily offended these days. He voted for Donald Trump because...
So, more of that is that, like, if you were to list what these parties were doing and what their parties were for, right? And you just let people vote solely on what they're proposing, the frequency with which people will vote against their own self-interests is astonishing. If you remove the sort of glitz and glamour of what this administration is like promising, their biggest magic trick is figuring out how to convince poor and middle class people who depend on unions and other sort of like social programs to vote against those things. And they do it breathlessly. They do it seemingly, they do it without fucking lifting a finger. and it makes me want to put my head through the fucking wall because they've done it. They've done it for 50 fucking years. They've convinced these people to do this.
Well,
it's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I think there's so much distraction. I feel like a lot of people, they identify with Republicans because of their grandparents. But the grandparents, most of them, like my grandfather and my grandmother, they passed away like a couple years before Trump. And I feel like a lot of these people, they're so stuck on like the idea of a Republican, like back then, where they're just not even listening to what they're saying now.
Right.
Because I don't like either side, to be honest, because I feel like both of them like fake what they are in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with you in a certain sense. I do disagree with the idea that they're the same. Fundamentally, I think that like one side is doing their fucking level best. We can be honest about like chipping away at our civil liberties and our sort of like society writ large, and the other one is sort of like impotently allowing them, and like the net effect is the same, but they're both different. And I think that like it is. It's not. I'm not trying to be harsh or mean, but I think it's like we can try harder than just saying that. Like I don't think it is a more sort of like intense conversation than.
No, I agree. I mean, the thing is like people can be for capitalism and then also be for socialistic ideas.
For
like,
sure.
It's that's what I think we need to focus on more than anything.
I find that I'm less and I have to repress my gag reflex less and less when people say that, because I too am also furious with the fact that like the people that we've chosen to elect, despite them not having many levers of power, have failed to meet this moment so many times, and that goes back to codifying Roe v. Wade, and it goes back to like enshrining gay marriage, and like all of these things, and like and the points being made like, hey, you know, if this wasn't a thing that you were relying on us voting for you for, like, why didn't you like make these like issues permanent? And they don't really have a good answer for that. And but this other fucking guy, you know, like I agree with you. I think that we look at some of our the potential sort of candidates that we have and have had in the past who have been sort of like dismissed or had the rug pulled from them, and how much further along we could have been with candidates who like really had their eye on the ball, and we are angry and yearn for what could have been, and are desperate and terrified to think that we might never get that now. So I agree with you a little bit. They both got us here.
Do you have any idea of like, other than like, I agree with like taxing the rich more, but like aside from taxing, what policies do you think would actually really help like these big corporations actually be more responsible and actually pay their employees like an actually livable wage? Like I feel like taxing them is just a small part of it.
Tax for sure. I think there's a bunch of antitrust. Again, like the shit that Bush pulled, the regulations that Bush pulled out of the economy and out of corporations, and like Mitt Romney and all these like fucking people who are like, they're people. End Citizens United, first of all. Throw it in the trash. End Citizens United. Get special interest groups out of our fucking politics. Get these people with like incomprehensible amounts of money out of the way that we like do this shit. Number one. And number two, there are all kinds of things, all kinds of socialist ass things that we do that other countries do to their corporations that protect their workers in ways that don't incentivize them to leave. There are like the thought behind all of this is if we tax Amazon, they're just going to go to Ireland. Or they're just going to go, and they do, first of all, anyway, they definitely already do that because we have like there are mechanisms that allow them to do that. But also, no, they fucking don't, because America is still an enormous giant slice of the capitalist pie. So they're like this worry that we're just going to lose all the best talent. If we tax them properly, guess what else loses us the best talent? Stopping H-1B visas, disincentivizing doctors and lawyers to come in and study at our fucking colleges. Like all of this shit that they're doing is in doing the same thing that taxing all of these corporations would be doing, but worse. And so, like, goddamn, dude, do we need a little bit of that? And like, they'll be fine. They're turning in like record fucking incomprehensible profits. The only reason that we are allowing this is because it's been slowly normalized that Jeff Bezos can make more in a second than his entire warehouse can in an hour. And so, or I'm sorry, not in an hour. I'm a fucking idiot. In their entire careers. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's the only reason we're allowing this is because we've allowed it to become normal, and it's not. It's absolutely not normal that this guy is like driving around in a fucking aircraft carrier and he's shooting himself into space. This is not normal, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's really on a level where it's like, it's honestly, I don't even think 3 generations back they would even believe that it's happening.
No.
And they wouldn't believe like what the stuff we're talking about.
No.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. I guess that's 3 generations. I don't want to talk about it. I think it's 3 decades anyway. I grew up as a aging, elderly, creaking millennial going, I'm gonna get out of college. I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna have 2 cars and a bunch of kids. And that I woke up one day and that reality was gone from me.
Yeah, me too.
And like kind of on purpose, but also people who wanted to have that reality, who set that sight as something that like was like their fucking like goal was to like live a happy life full of family and like go and just like do a job. That reality is gone for generations of people, and that's scary. And just because, sorry.
And it takes away from the fact that people were aware, me and you were aware that you had to work for that, and we were okay with that. But that's not enough.
and it's the disconnect between people thinking that that's enough and the reality that we find ourselves in is cavernous. People think that millennials and much more millennials, but like now Gen Z aging into like a time where they are going to start thinking about like moving up in the workforce and buying houses. It's impossible. And like the disconnect between people who are running this country who think that that reality that we looked at is still attainable is we can't explain it to them. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that to them.
Yeah, they know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's not. They
don't give a shit. Yeah, they're just their third house should have been my first house.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. They're fucking Airbnb in Buenos Aires. Anyway, Josh, appreciate you coming up, dude. This was good.
Yeah, nice talking to you, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's very fucking frustrating. We didn't even fucking talk about student debt. We didn't even talk about student debt. Just showing up. Imagine leaving college. You've gained more knowledge than any human had in all of history up until that moment. If you're in college, you are just like hoovering up if you're doing it. hoovering up information that the previous year of college graduates didn't have. The previous 5 years, college graduates didn't have. The previous 10 years, college graduates didn't have. And so on, right? You were just bursting with knowledge, and you get out of your in your like whatever chosen field, and you have the student debt that you've been saddled with, but it's okay because you're going to be gainfully employed, and you open your doors, and the fucking housing market crashes, and your dollar is worth a quarter of what it should have been, and houses you can't fucking houses are that's it. You can't find a job, so you're waiting tables, and then you go to your other job where you're waiting tables, and then the government bails out the people who did that, and with that money, instead of like they send their CEOs golden parachutes, and nobody went to jail. Nobody went to jail. And that thing happened, and then just a further sort of like circus of horrors since then. Since that moment, there was like a nice 8 years where this really nice gentleman who did a bunch of drone strikes was president for a little while, and then right back into the fucking shit. Sorry, this is a bummer. Anyway, I've talked about this a lot, and forgive me if this is repetitive, but one of the more frustrating things about this for me, and this is gonna sound disgusting and awful, and it's fine. My time in other countries, both better than ours, and not with their shit not as dialed as ours, has given me a lot of perspective, and I think that perspective comes at the very pointy end of a very privileged set of circumstances that has allowed me to do that. But the main takeaway is I know intimately what we could have, especially in terms of our healthcare. I have participated in, unfortunately, not on purpose, numerous other countries' subsidized or free universal healthcare. I've broken bones in different countries, and I've had teeth filled in different countries, and I lived a lot of my life outside of these walls, and I know how good we can have it. And I say all that to come home to the country that I want to be great, a country that I think I love in a lot of ways, and I see that we aren't moving closer to that idea, but we hit the hyperspace button in the other direction. And at having convinced people who need this other option that this option is better. And that drives me crazy, because I know how good we can do, and we just choose not to. And it's people, it's bad people, it's mean people, it's hateful fucking people, it's selfish, greedy people that convince you that it has to be this way. And they convince the shit out of you. I don't think I would have had a much different opinion on universal healthcare had I not broken my wrist in fucking the Netherlands. If I hadn't gotten a cavity filled in Spain, you know, if I didn't get my fucking road rash attended to in Poland. You know, I don't think, I didn't go to a doctor in Czech Republic, formerly Czech Republic, now Czechia. I don't think that like my opinion would have changed on this, because like it's still the same. You mean to tell me that there are countries where you can go and you go to the doctor in an emergency room and they bandage your wrist and then you leave with a $0 bill, and you're telling me that that's bad because sometimes they have to wait for elective? You mean to tell me that like this tooth that I went to go was not $1,900, but instead it was $25 for like a convenience fee? That's worse than what we have now. Because we pay, and they pay less. By the way, they pay less for that collectively. It's just taken out of their taxes rather than paying a $8,000 a year deductible on top of their $4,000 a month insurance premium. That they pay less for that it's free. And they pay less, and it's better. Huh. But this is the thing, Charlie. I didn't have to experience this. You can just tell people this. This exists. This exists, and every day you are choosing not to have it because we need to worry about the insurance company's profit margins. Because you are concerned that other people who you don't like, who don't kind of look like you, are going to get free healthcare also. We could just have this. We could just have this. Preventative healthcare would save, on average, this country a fucking billions of dollars. Mariah's having a tough time. You just told us you had the privilege of experiencing that. Shut up. I'm also saying, Mariah, you don't need to be mean. I know this is bumming you out, hearing about how good other people have it. What I'm saying is, I didn't have to experience this. You can hear someone else telling you the truth about this. And yet, for some reason, you guys want to continue. Do you think, Mariah, that this system is working for you? I don't understand. Help me understand. You know? Or I guess not. I guess just cope. But like, the idea that like you need to have a job to get lower insurance through your employer means that necessarily you need to work for somebody for the rest of your life. Or start a business that is successful enough that you can go through a business marketplace. Which is not going to happen because, let's face it, you guys are fucking idiots. So you just have to work until you die. Or, God forbid, I work and I have to pay an eye-watering amount of money just out of my pocket. We don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, dude. I wish this woman would come up to talk to us. Hoodlum displaying his shocking lack of knowledge in this shit. Classic that dude. That's that's that guy. We don't need to fucking hear from him. Anyway. You know damn well you're on your girlfriend's medical insurance. She has the good job. She did, Tommy. She did. Let's just say for argument's sake. This is not true, by the way, but let's just say it is. Let's say my girlfriend has good insurance and she says, get on my insurance. You can pay less. Is that good? Is that the way we should do it? Does that make sense to you? Should her employer pay for my insurance? Seems like I'm mooching. Seems like I'm taking advantage of the system. That is somebody that is, and this goes for, what do you think? It's whoever in the relationship can get the best insurance. It's called working as a team. Holy shit, Tommy's on the verge. Tommy is on the verge of a fucking breakthrough here, chat. Nerds. Tommy is they're so close. They are so close to getting it. Okay, Tommy, come here, dude. Come here. It's just me and you. Okay. Tommy, think about this. We're all on the same team, right? Think about if we were, instead of just her and I on the one team, think about the biggest fucking team on earth. Think about the team that we could assemble if we were just all on the same team, right? Think about the massive amount of buying power that we could have, right? Team America. Fuck yeah. Think about this. If we were all on the same team, how good our insurance could be, Tommy. Think about that, dude. Oh my God. I think you're really onto something. Tommy, I think that you're really onto something here, buddy. It's almost like we could all be on the same insurance if we were all just everybody's girlfriend. It's called working as a team. Duh. Yeah. That's what insurance is. That's what insurance is, dude. This is I'm just trying to explain this to you. You don't need to get worked up, but I would love for you to come up here. But here's the other part about insurance, okay? You said that it's not okay when other people take advantage of it. That's what regular insurance is. I'm paying, let's say I pay $2,000 a month for insurance and I don't hit my deductible. One year nothing happens to me, right? 1 year I'm just healthy. I don't even need a fucking checkup, right? I just go, and no co-pays, nothing. I paid $24,000, right, to go and do this, to just for the privilege of telling them that I have insurance, right? Telling the government that I have insurance. People who used their insurance that year took advantage of my in premiums. They're taking advantage of the system that I'm paying into, but not taking anything out of. You understand? That's what insurance is. So when you say that people are taking advantage of it, yeah, kinda. But that's how it works. We were all just mitigating risk for each other. That's what insurance is. That's what it should be anyway. What it actually is just mega corporations fucking killing us. Health insurance, not good. Car insurance, bad also, turns out. They can just say, nah, it's okay. But do you understand? I hope that helps. I don't know why this is this like opposition, like you think that somebody else. The government is taking advantage of you in ways that you have not even begun to understand. Do you know that we paid, for instance, $180 billion? I think the total of all welfare, it costs $180 billion, right? Food stamps, SNAP, WIC, fucking Cinderella shoes. I don't know all the other ones. $180 billion. Do you know who got $20 billion of that? Walmart. Okay, I want you to hear that again. $180 billion. $20 billion of that went to one company. We subsidized Walmart. If you are pissed off about people taking advantage of the system, start looking north, not south. How about that? That was embarrassing. Your argument is not with fucking poor people, you dumb dick idiot. It's up nord. Rapidement. You're like, little kid, you botched the clip. Yeah, really. Yeah, all those clips that I farmed from this. Tommy, that's a lot of tough talk coming from you, guy who can't even fucking find his goddamn courage and come talk to me like a man. You're too scared to come up here and talk to me. I have to assume it's because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right? I have to imagine. I've asked you again to come up here. That's fine. Damn. Infuriating. Sorry. Can't do that because he has his fucking requests off. He goes, I'll debate you.
Can you hear me? So I'll debate you, but you have to pretend to be a Trump supporter.
No.
Love you, buddy. Be good.
I felt with like I was getting set up there. I feel like I don't know why I didn't clock that. I definitely talked to him before.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, do you support Kamala?
What?
Are you Kamala supporter?
Am I in a fucking coma?
Kamala and Biden.
Kamala.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa type beat. It's Kamala.
It's Kamala.
Bro.
It's not that difficult. Bruh.
Bro.
PG.
PG? No, it's Paige.
No, it's PG.
All right. I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You pick
Kamala.
I'll debate.
You got it.
Sorry. Okay. So, sorry, I don't do this a whole lot.
I know.
Rude.
Sorry.
Okay. So, I don't know, this fuck ass cat keeps biting me. Okay. So, what about
Based ass cat.
come here. Based? Okay, what about Biden do you like whenever he ran?
Why are we Hey, can I just ask you a quick question?
Yeah, what's
what
up?
month is it?
It's definitely like November. It's a joke. It's October. Like
I know. Why the fuck are you asking me about them? The one has cancer and is in a bed somewhere, and the other one's doing a book tour. Why do you give a fuck about them?
Oh, so you're a Trump supporter?
No.
Are you independent?
No.
What are you?
If you want to ask me, did I support them? Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay, right. I see you have Chris up here a lot. Why do you like Chris?
What do you mean?
Chris Mowry.
Good kid. Funny.
Yeah.
Fast. Smart. Has an encyclopedic knowledge about things.
Yeah.
Good head on the shoulders. Good heart. Nice boy.
Valid as fuck. So why don't you like Trump then? I guess that's my question.
Paige, you've asked me a lot of questions. Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Do you support Trump?
No.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
Bro, I'm bored as fuck. It's fucking, what day is it? Wednesday?
It's October 30th at 1 a.m.
So it's Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, it's fucking Thursday.
That was very Rain Man of you. If it was October 30th, that was a Thursday.
Yeah, well.
I don't know who Rain Man is.
I'm more cultured than you think. I have a 43-year-old.
Who's Rain Man? Who played Rain Man?
I don't know who played
You had a
him.
43-year-old what?
Mother!
Ow, that fucking hurts, dude.
Well, that my mom's young?
Yes. Anyway. What? Yeah, okay.
So you don't support Trump then?
No.
That's good. Good job.
Paige, what do you do?
I work in a restaurant 5 days a week for 8 hours a day. I know. It's fucking awful. I hate dealing with the public.
Tough job for that disposition.
Yeah. I work at a Mexican restaurant too, and as you can tell, I'm in no way, shape, or form Hispanic. And I don't speak a lick of Spanish, so it's really hard. It's one of the more challenging jobs I've had.
Aprender.
Hola.
That was not me.
I know. I can. Okay. That's not what what I asked you was what do you do? But you were like, I fucking work. Yeah, okay. But what are you into? What are you into? What's your who are you? What are you about?
It's a conversation for a different app. No. Okay. In what regard? Like, no. Don't have you sign me, please.
How the fuck else am I supposed to respond to this?
I'm not a kid for anyone.
What's your passion? You are a kid. That's fine.
I'm 21 years old.
That's okay.
My
That's still
passion,
a child.
I want to. Ew, don't call me child. Jesus. I've seen you on my For You page for like the past week.
I am new at this, so I'm glad that it's making it out there somewhere.
Yeah, okay. I want to eventually go back to college because I'm taking a year off right now. I was originally pursuing mortuary science and funeral services, and then I was pursuing law, and then neither of those worked out, so I really want to go to school to cook, and then eventually move to the West Coast to like Portland and cook there.
Mortuary law?
Mortuary science and funeral services.
No, I know. Why didn't you just combine them?
Oh, you know what? That'd be cool as fuck, actually. W business idea.
See, now you got a whole different direction you can go. People, there's a couple of growth industries that will never ever run out, and that's weddings and funerals.
Oh, well.
Yeah, bummer. It's a bummer, dude.
I originally wanted to go into funeral service for like the helping the families cope. So like the counseling side of it. Because I don't see a lot of that out there. It's really surprising. I've toured my fair share of funeral homes. I've, been around it. And you don't really see a whole lot of like counseling options afterwards. So I guess that would be the bit that I wanted to go into. And I've been fortunate enough to not have to go through a lot of family death as well.
That is good.
I've lost a few people in my life. Obviously, we all do. But not a whole lot. I think the last family death I had was when I was 6. Yeah.
Cooking.
5 or 6. Cooking, yes.
All right.
You're a very fine specimen. I'm sorry to tell you that.
I gotta go, dude.
Go to bed.
I gotta go.
Good morning.
Goodbye, Paige.
Goodbye.
I can't get any further in this fucking hood. I'm just gonna... Anyway, it's 1 a.m. They're getting after it on a Thursday. Thirsty Thursday, I assume. Or that's just how they get down. The fuck? Okay. Where do we go from here, dude? Where do we go from here, dude? Anywhere else? I think bed. Nukes? Oh, maybe. Oh, you mean the nukes? The nuclear security commission that they sent home? That thing? Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to talk about that. You know what? We can't. I just don't want to. Wait, what? I missed something else? He said we're going to start testing nukes again. By the way, just reading this as I open, Senator Pat Murray just said, breaking news, Democrats just tried to pass a standalone bill to fund WIC and SNAP to make sure families don't go hungry during the Republican shutdown. Republicans blocked it. So Trump won't use emergency funds to keep SNAP running. And Republicans won't let any bills pass. Shameful. So...
Your evening update. Donald Trump just announced on social media that he has instructed the Department of Defense to begin testing nuclear weapons and says that these nuclear weapons tests will begin immediately. This after a 3-decade moratorium. I actually don't think any nation except North Korea has tested nuclear weapons since the 90s. Trump says that he has also given South Korea the green light to build a nuclear-powered submarine. Pete Hegseth announced that he...
I'm not trying to be dramatic. I promise. I genuinely think my brain's going to have I think I'm going to have an aneurysm. If this guy ends the earth, it will be I think we deserve it. He doesn't care. He's gonna fucking die soon anyway. Why would the fuck? You know what I do? I do have control over things, though. I'm just gonna exert some power. It'll make me feel better.
Why are you so dramatic?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Cope and shut up. Thanks, Mike. Just cope, dude. Shut the fuck up and cope, and continue shutting the fuck up. Leave. Nobody wants you here, dude. Anyway, see how much better we all feel? Do you see how much better we all feel, dude?
Hey, friend.
Hi.
Wait, feel better? Why? Was a shitty person on your panel?
No. Oh, no. Donald Trump just said that we're going to start testing nukes again.
Oh, period. Yay.
Yeah. So it might be over soon, honestly.
Yay.
So we have that to look forward to.
I'm loving this timeline.
It's all about the perspective switch.
Exactly. It's that optimistic nihilism, you know? Yeah, I'm like optimistically nihilistic, you know?
That meteor is coming hella close, too.
That meteor's coming hella close, so just dance. Have fun.
Just dance.
We're
It'll
gonna
all
die.
be over soon.
I mean, if we
So
die,
soon.
we die, you know? YOLO.
Yeah. Honestly, no, it couldn't have happened to a worse group of apes. Honestly. We fucked this up, so.
Yeah, exactly, you know? I'll see you in Valhalla.
Oh God! Can you imagine? Everything ends and you're like, oh God, what was that? It was like, I can't remember what that was. It was like, wait, everybody dies, and you get up there and you're like, who's right? And they're like, the Mormons, and you're like, what? So I can't wait to find out who's right.
I mean, we did see a Hindu man saying that he was going to see a Christian man in a majestic hall in Norse mythology.
In the Viking, right? Yeah, you have to cross a moat in a boat.
Yeah, you know,
it's on fire.
Exactly. A Hindu man said that he was going to see a Christian man in Asgard. So, you know,
he was like, Thor, I'll see you, brother.
I'll see your brother in Valhalla.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
like,
even. Yeah.
what alternate universe are we on?
You know, it'd be the best thing is if when the meteor hits, all of us get scattered into the wrong heavens.
Into the wrong heaven.
That would be the funniest thing if I like the funniest or hell is me spending eternity in Christian heaven. I think that is easy. Top two worst things to ever happen is if I get sent to Christian heaven. Where it's just like nothing but narcs and nerds. Yeah, and you get sent to Valhalla.
Exactly. Listen, I would rather roam through hell in a gasoline dipped G-string than I would to be in the same place.
God.
The
imagery.
In the same place. I'd rather do that than land in the same place as, like, I don't know, a Ben Shabib or a Candace Owens or something, you know?
And just hear them fast talk at
Charlie
you
Kirk.
for eternity.
For eternity?
No, pass. Yeah.
I mean, you know, the blacks make up
Actually-
30% of the population but commit 50% of the crime.
Oh, well, actually, the blacks. Oh, God. All right. Yeah.
Actually, you know, George Floyd actually did this and that.
For eternity. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There's words,
For eternity, you know? So
Dip that
give
G-string
me,
in
give me
kerosene
that,
and give it to me.
that gasoline dipped G-string in hell. I would rather do that.
Golly.
No, but
It would be
that's
great.
a little too much. A little too much.
And then the Christians get sent. I'm trying to think of other heavens, but like the Christians get sent to Jewish heaven, and it's all just a bunch of like my mom just being like, "You should put a coat on," and they're like, "No, I hate matzah."
Yeah.
They control the media here too. It's been nothing but 60 minutes.
Oh no, George Soros funds this place too.
Oh God. Gefilte fish again? We had
Jewish
it last
heaven.
Thursday.
Brought to you by Soros.
Oh God, this has legs. We can make a meal out of this for sure.
No, for real.
That's so good.
No, for real. But yeah, no, I just came up here and I was like, what the hell is was somebody on his panel? It was bad because I was like, why did I scroll into the live and I get like, I'm getting flipped off. Like, why did you just flip me off, you know? I
No,
was like,
okay.
what?
Yeah, the literal chronology of this was they were like, somebody said Trump nukes, and I thought they were talking about how he hasn't funded the people that are like charged to make sure that our nuclear weapons are protected. Like that was a headline amongst all the 9. And I thought that was like, oh yeah, I don't want to talk about that because, you know, kids are starving. And they were like, no, it's a new thing. And then I pulled up Midas Touch and they were like, he's going to start testing nukes. And he said that South Korea should make a nuclear submarine. And then I was just like, oh, I'm going to die soon. And then that dude was like, you're just spreading lies. And then I was like, I'm going to exert control so that I can make myself feel good. And then he came up and I said that, and then we all felt better. That's how that happened.
Nuclear submarine sounds like something you would see like in like something like a Dr. Evil would come up with. Nuclear submarine, that's crazy. But so sorry.
Athena.
I'm just thinking about the Jewish space lasers and the Jewish heaven controlling the weather, you know?
Athena.
Yeah.
You know our submarines are nuclear powered, right? Chad, I can't tell if she's serious or not. Chad, I genuinely can't help, dude. I can't. Athena, you know.
Of course, the submarines are not gonna have that because we're gonna kind of like put the nukes on sharks, you know. We're gonna put nukes. We're gonna put nukes on sharks, and then we're gonna put like lasers on turtles. You know.
What do you mean gonna? Those are called sorurtles.
Swirtles.
They're Soros turtles. They have lasers on them.
No, not the Soros turtles.
Soros turtles. And they got a little kippa. Yeah, that's it. Just little Jewish turtles with lasers on them. That's it. And Marjorie Taylor Greene can't get enough. They have turtles with lasers on them. I've seen them before. They're setting fire to the ocean.
You think Marjorie just like thinks about all these conspiracy theories after she's like gardened?
No, I don't think she's fun enough to do that.
She just like is her brain just so fried that she doesn't even need to garden to come up with those conspiracy theories? One of the conspiracy theories that I heard that was like really actually fascinating was that like birds are like government drones.
We talked about this.
Did we?
Birds aren't real.
Exactly, they're government drones.
Finland does not exist.
Exactly, Iceland as well.
That's my favorite. Iceland doesn't exist?
No, Iceland doesn't exist. And also, there are actually 37 countries, continents, but 30 of them are hiding behind an ice wall.
Ice wall. Yeah, well, we knew that, obviously. We can't talk about those. But Finland, if you guys don't know this is my favorite conspiracy. Go Google Finland isn't real. And it is like the funniest. It is a very long, like drawn out conspiracy. And it's like throughout all of history, it's very funny. And people 100%, Finnish people 100% believe that Finland is not real.
And
it's made up.
Another theory that I actually believe in is that Antifa are the actual fascists.
Well, that we know. These are all, stop saying normal things mixed in with the conspiracy theories. Athena, you're going to confuse people.
Exactly. So, how you doing?
This dude accidentally convinced the internet that Finland doesn't exist. Finland conspiracy. Anyway, you should...
I've never met
if you're looking for a good time.
I've never met a Finnish person, by the way, so...
I have, but he just thought he was from Finland.
Yeah, I don't think people from Finland actually exist, you know? No. It's as real as Genovia.
The Finnish American accent, as in Finns trying to speak English, is my favorite accent.
Wait, what?
Finnish people speaking English, that's my favorite accent of
How do they sound when they speak English?
I don't want to do it. Have you? There's a famous race car driver named Kimi Räikkönen. They all have the same inflection and the just talk, and it's very good. And they're like very deadpan, like they don't like because they spend most of the time in the dark, and it's very funny. It's not. It's just beautiful the way that they speak English.
Oh, period. Wait, let me look that up.
Let me find. Well, Kimi Räikkönen is not a good example because Kimi Räikkönen never talked. But like, Mika Hakkinen is a good one. They also all their names are so funny. Kimi Räikkönen, Mika Hakkinen. They all sound like they're gonna meet in Valhalla. Wow, that was a great joke, and you fanned on it. Mika Hakkinen. They all talk like this.
Somebody tagged me and said, "Kavi, is this your favorite white guy?" What kind of question is this? Yo, some of these people ask like the darnest questions, don't they?
Anyway.
Not somebody showing up with a Finland is real dog account. I swear. And then the bio says, "Please believe me, I'm on Google."
Wait.
I swear.
Show yourself. Says, Finland is real dog. What is happening?
Look at the bio.
Finland is real D. Please believe me, I'm on Google. This chat is undefeated, dude. It's so funny. Finland is real dog. Please believe me. I like that they're asking.
Please believe me.
Please
You're not even
believe me.
demanding. Why are you like begging, bro? Why are you begging? But yeah, how are you doing other than that with this, like the current state of the world? You know.
Oh, great, dude. I feel every day is just a new lease on life, and I wake up and the birds are chirping, and yeah.
Yeah, me too. Every morning I just wake up and I go, ah! And then I feel much better. You know?
I spilled an entire box of these all over my carpet earlier.
Oh no!
It was very funny. I spilled it 3 different times
Wait, how did you do it 3 different times?
because I knocked it over on my desk, and then when I went to move it, I didn't realize that they had all spilled, and they hadn't. And I spilled some more on my desk, and then when I went to go pick it up, I dropped it on the floor. So I dropped them 3 times, and I said, wouldn't it be funny if I just opened a second box and spilled them?
You should spill a 3rd box, just for the sake of it, you know.
People are saying that you have to eat this entire box in one shot. Are you out of your mind?
Yes, you do. I
The
challenge
whole
you.
thing?
Yeah, why not?
No, they're grape. It's disgusting.
We're dying anyways. I mean, we're about to see some like submarine, like, you know, nukes on submarines. So like, why not?
It's too late for that.
No, but yeah.
Hang on.
What happened?
Wait. Oh, where did you go? You're not in the request anymore.
What happened?
I'll tell you in a second.
Somebody called you.
I said grape, gross. And then one of my subscribers were like, that's racist, dude.
Yeah, it is definitely. It's definitely racist.
I can't.
It's definitely racist. The way you're holding
Don't
it
clip
is
that.
even feels racist.
The way that I'm what?
The way that you're holding it even feels racist. And it just gives me like
That was very funny.
the way you're holding it.
I saw it. I was like, oh, shit.
I love anytime
Purple, technically. Okay.
Purple technically. Anytime you do something remotely cancelable, I'm the one in the chat like GT silencing.
That's racist, dude. I got it. That was funny.
I was at the gym, so I dropped off the request.
You're at the gym right now?
I just got home. Literally, like, just walked in the door.
Good for you. That was too many grapes. Oh God.
I'm clipping this, and this is gonna be Fox News tomorrow.
I can't handle another one right now. Please just give me like a week.
Hold on. Can you please tag me?
Don't.
I want to
You got it, Kobe. You got it.
Okay, I want to repost it.
Great.
Not the grape culture.
That's tough. That one's dicey. That's we're not gonna be. Gee whiz. Listen, kids, it's getting late. I do appreciate you.
I've had a crawl up my butt for 2 years. 2 years ago, when I turned 40, my brother asked me what I wanted at my birthday party, and I said I want a bike. He owns a bike shop, and he has not gotten me a bike, so I need to tell him
fuck
that will convince him to give me. I don't need the fanciest carbon fiber Shimano blah blah blah. I just need
yes, you do
a good bike.
He doesn't. He didn't even give you
$10,000.
Don't you? Okay, hang on. We're about to ruin everybody's night and talk about this You should shut up. Okay. What's your level of? Do you own a bike right now?
I don't own a bike right now, but I'm regularly on the stationary bike at the gym. It's my favorite.
You want to ride? Can I ask where you live? Don't tell us if you don't want to.
I live in Los Angeles.
You have to own a bike.
Right.
You need what kind of bike? Okay. You need. Shut up.
There is an account. Wait, okay, listen. You just had some like racist allegations leveled against you. You don't want to be telling the only black person on the panel to shut up, sir. But also, okay, well, the only black person on the panel. But anyways, I was gonna say, there is a the Great Race account now that has appeared in your chat. And they tagged me and said the host needs to formally apologize for being racist.
I'm sorry. Clip that. You need a good you need a specialized Olay.
Okay.
Or a Roubaix. I don't know why they made them French, but they both. You need a good. Oh God, what's they're called? They're called like. Olay might be too much. What type of bike is a Roubaix? It's an endurance. It's endurance. The type of bike you need is an endurance geometry, meaning that it's not like it's not race specific. Race geometry sucks for anybody who's not like doing it every day and like really making their entire personality and won't shut the fuck up about it. Okay. You need like a good endurance geometry, and it doesn't have to be crazy. Carbon, you should get carbon. It should be carbon, but you can get carbon and then like not so expensive components, and you'll be fine. But you should definitely bug him and tell him that I did. A former pro cyclist said that he should be more giving to you. Tell him that. I'm
gonna dangle you in front of my brother and be like, hey.
Yeah, this random internet guy said that you have to give him a bike, and then I'll do a commercial.
We'll shit on your bike shop.
I'll do a commercial for his bike shop if he gives you a bike.
All right.
I'll do it.
Deal.
Appreciate you.
First time I rode a bike, I rode into a parked car, by the way. I rode into a parked car. I just wanted to say that. That was the first time I knew how to, I learned how to ride a bike. And I was like 16. My parents knew.
I was expecting to be like, and I was 7.
My parents knew how, clumsy I was.
This was within the last decade that you did this? Yeah, if you put it like that, it really does.
How like clumsy I would be, so they just waited until I was like 16, and I just like drove into a parked car. I rode my bike into like a parked car.
Where were they having you practice that they were just parked cars, dude?
You know what? I'll just keep quiet because it's actually legitimately kind of embarrassing. But that parked car just jumped in front of me. Okay.
They do be coming out of nowhere.
Exactly. It was not there. It just like literally like, jumped in front of me. I did want to ask you for a favor though.
Go on.
As per usual. And I was going to say like, do you think, I think you saw my message probably. Are you keeping up on like what's happening in Sudan currently?
Not to the degree that we probably all need to be. Which is partially like, I know that this is not a good like reasoning, but it's also something that like I try my best not to speak on things that I am not. First of all, not like up to speed on, and second of all, not just not an expert on, but like I also it's out of my depth in a way, and so I was thinking. Maybe this might be a good opportunity for you to give us some information.
Yeah. So the reasons why I say like people need to speak about it is because like the American government is funding it. As per usual, the State Department did authorize the sale of about $1.4 billion worth of weapons to the United Arab Emirates. The UAE is genociding Sudanese people. So a lot of people have like this misconception that it is just a civil war between two Sudanese groups, but that's not the case. It's a full-blown invasion by the UAE. The UAE has invaded Sudan, number one, for its gold. More than 97% of Sudan's gold exports go to the UAE. More than 97%. Yes, that you heard that number right. More than 97%. And not only that, but it owns farmland in Sudan. And also it wants to destabilize Sudan and also wants access to the Red Sea, because the Red Sea is also incredibly important to economic trade. And so it is actively being funded by not only the US, but it's also being funded by Russia and by China and by the UK. Very interesting set of countries that all don't like each other, somehow funding the UAE, which is genociding Sudanese people. In the past 48 hours, more than 5,000 people were killed, which is one person every 34 seconds. So every single 34 seconds, one person was killed. More than 5,000 people were killed in the last 48 hours. There has been one massacre at a hospital, at a maternity ward, which was predominantly women and children and injured people. They killed 460 people there in that hospital alone, right? Ron, can you go on mute, please? Because you have a really bad feedback. Yeah, so it was more than 460 patients. Every 34 seconds, a person is getting killed. There have been rapes of 1-year-olds. And I say 1-year-olds with a plural because it's multiple 1-year-olds who were raped. There are more than 10 declared famines in Sudan, in one country. El Fasher, the city, which is the largest city in the Darfur region that was taken over by the RSF, that city had been going through a level 5 famine for the past year, right? So literally, people have become so desperate that they first resorted to eating animal feed. And then after they ran out of animal feed, they started eating leaves from trees. And when they ran out of that, they started eating the skin of dead people.
Right.
The skin of dead, buried people, right? So the situation in Sudan is genuinely horrific. And when I say famine, I don't mean like a natural humanitarian disaster because of like drought. No, this is a man-made famine. Because these cities have been under siege. Nothing was allowed to go out. Nothing was allowed to come in. They literally built a wall around the city of over 260,000 people. And half of them are children. About 130,000 of them are children. And now they're just being massacred. All of them. Ever since the RSF, kind of the city fell to the RSF, and ever since they went in, they have literally killed more than 5,000 people in 48 hours. So it's legitimately horrific. I think like the mainstream media in general is pissing me off because they keep referring to it as a civil war, which is making it easier for people to dismiss it when it's not a civil war. It's a proxy war. And when we look at the group that is doing it, the RSF, the leader's Facebook page is managed from the UAE. Like the location is in the UAE. The bank account that the group has is under their name in the UAE, specifically the First Abu Dhabi Bank. The brother of the leader, Hemeti, he was sanctioned. His company was sanctioned by the US government. And you want to know where he is right now? GT?
The UAE.
No, he's in Washington, D.C. currently,
good.
actually.
I was just reading.
He's trying to lobby some politicians, right? Because they are not actively only ethnically cleansing people, but they want to create their own country.
Jim Risch, chairman of the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee, on Tuesday denounced the RSF attacks on the city and called for it to be designated as a foreign terrorist organization.
And that guy is in
that'll
America.
help. Yeah,
and he's in America. Despite the sanction, the brother is literally in Washington, D.C. currently just roaming around because he's in America to kind of lobby some politicians, right? Because again, the American government is funding the UAE, which is doing the genocide. And why I say this is a proxy group, literally their undergarments are given to them by the UAE, right? So it's there are 1.7K people here. If all of them could just literally boycott the UAE, do not go to Dubai, do not romanticize Dubai, do not go to the UAE, do not go to don't romanticize Dubai chocolate, right? Because every single dime that you spend on the UAE directly is going to the genocide of Sudanese people. It is actually legitimately horrific. Like I don't even know how to explain to you. Like the videos that I have seen like videos of like hundreds of people being killed at once. Huda Beauty, the makeup that we use, you know, the nice makeup that we use, literally its headquarters is in Dubai. Which means you should boycott Huda Beauty. You should boycott Disney. Disney actively signed a deal with the UAE to build a Disneyland in Dubai. Eric Prince, I don't know if you know Eric Prince or you're familiar with Eric Prince, the mercenary who was working together with Trump and his administration and then was kicked out of the Trump administration in his first administration because he was a little too batshit crazy, you know? He has his hands all over Sudan, by the way, currently. He's based in the UAE. This guy was a former Navy SEALs. He was a founder of Blackwater, this mercenary company, and he's Betsy DeVos's brother, right? This guy is evil as fuck, okay? And this guy has his hands all over Sudan. He's based in the UAE. This guy has proudly claimed that Africa needs to be recolonized. It's legitimately like horrific, right? It's actually horrific. Can I show you a clip? Would that be okay if I showed you something?
Sure. If it's no, not at all. I'm just if it's appropriate for what we're doing here. Yeah.
Oh, like if it's gonna take your live down, you mean? Oh no. I've showed it on my live multiple times. Hold on. I've showed it on my live multiple times. Give me a second.
That doesn't mean anything.
No. I've showed it on multiple lives.
Great.
Yeah, and I've also shown it on RTP's live today as well. So like it did not take his live down. But I did want to show you.
RTP. Yeah.
Oh, did I do something?
RTP's falsetto voice says one less white boy live.
Oh,
has this guy been a fucking troll this whole time?
What guy?
RTP's falsetto voice? No, I guess not.
No, I don't think so. Okay, so I want to show you like the human cost of it all, right? Because a lot of people hear these numbers. About 30 million people are starving. Like 14 million children are impacted. There are some reports saying that about 500,000 children have been unalive because of the famine, right? But I do want to show you like two clips so you can see the human cost of it, about what's happening, right? So this is a clip from a hospital.
Drive from the camp is one of the two hospitals in the Nuba Mountains. Evidence of the crisis is everywhere.
Since the children's ward proper here, here's the malnutrition ward. So it's this block here, and we have overflows back there.
This whole section.
This whole wing is malnutrition, and that goes back into the back section.
Dr. Tom Katina has run the facility for 17 years and is one of only 3 permanent doctors serving the entire population of 4 million people. There are 3 times the number of malnutrition cases they'd normally get at this time of year. At the end of the rainy season, when the roads reopened and people could get to hospital, they were nearly overwhelmed.
I mean, we've never seen anywhere near that number for nutrition unit.
Your fear is that this year will be very bad.
Last year was terrible. I think we've as bad as last year. My take is I think a lot of people did not cultivate. Is that right, Steve? And they were using, I think people that had seed from the previous year, instead of using that seed to plant, they were desperate, so they ate the seed. If the North is functioning, if there's no civil war, they're all cultivating. They produce quite a bit of food in Sudan. Now, with fighting in the North, they're not cultivating. All the supply routes are cut off. If it's red, it's severe acute malnutrition. Yellow is moderate acute malnutrition. Green is you're okay. 6-month-old babies, somewhere like 8-9 kilos.
Yeah.
It's because you're more than a year and a half, 5 kilos, so way underweight.
The hospital is also running out of the emergency high-calorie food they give to starving children. They're having to ration it until they get new supplies, which aren't due for months. This is very much an unreported world, an unreported war, and a country in which more and more people are facing famine. Given how long you've been here, what would you say about the level of need?
I've been here now, it'll be 17 years soon. This is by far the worst it's been. And all the time I've been here, even...
She is a woman who has been experiencing level 5 famine for the past year. And their shelter, which was a shelter of pregnant women, children, and elderly, was drone striked by the RSF. Again, they're being funded literally by the American government, right? So I just wanted to play this clip as well.
عندنا 2 حامل ماتوا في هذا. عندكم 2 كم هم؟ 2 حمل. هذا مركز إيواء كما شايفين. أمس بالليل دقونا النهار حوالي الساعة 3 قريب 4 دقونا دانتين. الدانة الأولى كانت هناك في الكرفانات والدانة الثانية النازحين قاموا جرى دخلوا الملجأ وذلهم دانة جوا الملجأ. الميتين أكثر من 50 برا من المجرحين. أكثر من 40 مجرحين لأن الناس كلها خشت في هذا
والمركز يسكن فيه كم نازح؟
200 أسرة.
200 أسرة.
200 أسرة بأطفال كبار سن.
كل أطفال وكبار سن ولا؟
كبار سن ماتوا كبار سن أطفال نساء. في حمل عندنا 2 حامل ماتوا في هذا.
عندكم 2 كم هم؟
2 حمل. طبعا ناس جايين من محل تقية في خشم الباب دقام دانا. واحدة برضه حامل في الشهر السابع كسر لها رجلها سبب النزيف توفت. الله أكبر إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. نحن نازحين ما عندنا يد في الحرب لا مع الجيش ولا مع الدين مواطنين دايرين نعيش. الصباح بعد صلاة الصبح ثاني وذليم دانا دحل احنا الفاشر احنا لسه معانين وحصار وجوع وعطش وما زلنا مقذوفون بالراجمات بالمسيرات. الله اكبر انا لله وانا اليه راجعون لا حول ولا قوه الا بالله العلي العظيم.
Yeah. It's really bad. Like, the reason as to why I'm showing you this, and I want to show people this as well, I think I'm done, is because it's genuinely really bad. And when more than 5,000 people are being killed in 48 hours, and literally nobody says anything about it.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Nobody's talking about it. The media is not talking about it. What we're telling Sudanese people is that their life doesn't matter. And the amount of like messages that I've been seeing from Sudanese people who have literally been saying, oh, it's okay, we're not human anyways, is disturbing. Like, it's legitimately disturbing, the amount of Sudanese people who have kind of like recognized, okay, we're not human, we're not considered human in the world, so people don't care about the fact that we're being genocided. And the thing is that what's happening in Sudan, according to the United Nations, is literally the largest and worst humanitarian crisis in the world today. The worst humanitarian crisis. The just the numbers. The official tolls are like 150,000 deaths, but it's much more than that, right? Because in April there was like an attack on a refugee camp. The official death toll numbers were like 400 in 72 hours. But then when The Guardian conducted an investigation, they found that it was actually more than 2,000 in that one refugee camp in 72 hours. So even the 5,000 number, like like Sudanese journalists have come out and said that even the 5,000 number that is being used currently is also an underestimate. Like it's much, much more than 5,000 in 48 hours. There is an initiative called Hope and Haven, which is a food kitchen that's actively on the ground. And just like people can try to donate to that or try to donate to Sudanese initiatives specifically. And also Trump pausing USAID in the beginning of this year. Yeah, shut down over 80% of food kitchens in Sudan. Right. Over 80%. So that worsened the famines because he shut down, like he paused USAID, right? So, and the media, the only like news outlets that are covering this are saying, oh, this is just a civil war. This is like a conflict, yada, yada, yada. But they're not actually explaining that this is an invasion, first of all. And second of all, just the human cost of it is legitimately disturbing. Right. And it's all for money. The UAE is doing it for gold.
Which they need more of for some reason.
Yeah, because,
the richest
Dubai
on earth. Yeah.
Needs more money because they need to buy 10 more Lamborghinis, or Bugattis. So, I just wanted to say number one, I came up with an acronym BDP, which is boycott, donate, protest. Right? Mm-hmm. Boycott these companies that are actively have active business relations with the UAE or are funding it. There are so many companies, so many. Raytheon is one of them. But who are we surprised? Raytheon at the scene of the crime yet again, right? There are British companies, Spanish companies, Estonian companies, crazy, and donate. You can donate to there's a Sudanese creator called BS on Blast, who's incredible. If you want to follow her on more updates, BS on Blast is her name. She gives regular, almost daily updates, and the link tree in her bio is literally full of Sudanese initiatives that are on the ground, run by Sudanese people. So I don't know if you found her, but BS on Blast is her name. She's really good. And protest. I don't know. Email your representatives. Call them. Tell them it's disgusting that your taxpayer dollars is funding yet another genocide. It's just, it's sickening.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just if you want, I can give you the rundown of what's happening, but it's just even simply mentioning it, El Fashir, right? Because you have so much power. You don't even, I think you don't, sometimes maybe you don't even understand how much power you have, but you have so much power.
I hear you. And I think that
just mentioning it would encourage people to educate themselves about it, because a lot of people are just being very dismissive. With that, I think that I really hate coming off dismissive or disingenuous when talking about stuff like this. Mm-hmm. Dismissive is not the right word, but maybe this is me projecting this, but sometimes when I see people say flippantly, oh yeah, by the way, this is happening and it's really bad, and then go back to it's I know that it's not worse than not mentioning it, but it also feels very sort of very paying it lip service for the sake, and then I don't want to feel like I am not giving it the weight that I need to. The performative, I think, is a good. But I also understand what you're saying, that there is value in simply in simply making people aware of this, amongst the other thing. The other thing, and I understand that we need as many people to talk about this, because this is Sudanese people have been getting genocided for the past couple of years with like complete media silence. And it's just like there are some reports saying that like over 500,000 children have starved to death. Like the numbers are legitimately crazy, right? Yep. So when we see these numbers, I think like it's incredibly important like to understand that we don't have to be perfect in it. Yes, we do have a responsibility not to spread misinformation, especially about people who are being genocided, right? But at the same time, even like raising some type of awareness and then pushing people to go, oh, what the fuck? This is happening? And then it kind of encourages those people to actually educate themselves on it, right? And if as many influencers, I don't know if you like the term influencer, actually, maybe you don't. Maybe if millennial influencers or like maybe if like 90-year-old influencers, you know, choose to talk about it. No, but I just want to say, like just because, you know, like it just puts it out into the FYP. Yeah. And it's just a travesty. Like when I've been seeing the messages from so many Sudanese people saying, oh, we're not human anyways, you know? Right. I think that's genuinely disturbing. Yeah. It is heartbreaking. It is genuinely just heartbreaking, right? So I think it's much, much better to even just say what's happening, this and this and this happening, and you show people that, yes, they're dying, but their lives, like their life is grievable.
Right.
You know?
I hear
because
that.
now they're just being told that their life, not only are they being genocided, but their life isn't even grievable.
Right.
It's not even like, you don't even remember that they died, right? You don't even mourn their death.
You didn't even know that they died. Yeah.
You didn't even know that they left. Exactly. You didn't even know that they left, right? So for that particular reason, I think it's incredibly important that we tend to like highlight these issues. And now maybe, I don't know, like I've talked about this and there are 1.6K people here. Maybe they'll go like, oh, what the fuck is happening? And then educate themselves about it, right? So.
Yep. Heard.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I always annoy you, don't I? I know.
Not at all. No, this is not annoying. I'm trying to wrap my brain around how to fucking sneak this into our SNAP benefits getting cut. The maelstrom of the, you know, nukes, and like the thing that's going to dominate tomorrow's headline is the fact that he's joking around with this, but this is also happening, and it's also, we're also got our sticky little fingers in it too. So I think that it's fucking crazy.
With more than 5,000 people like getting killed, I think, like, and this was like 24 hours ago, it was like 2,000 people, and then like a couple of hours later, it was more than 5,000. Like to the people here, if you go to like X or go to Instagram and just write El Fashir or Sudan, like the videos that come up, like the mass executions that they're just filming themselves and they're posting it, you know? So it's really, 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 really disturbing that they're posting this on Twitter, on Instagram, and you just write El Fashir, and I literally saw a mother and her 2 toddlers get strange fruited, right? So it's genuinely disturbing. I think like for us, especially living in the West, we're very privileged. We're protected from these types of like atrocities. It is very important that we highlight them.
Right. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank
you. I appreciate you too. I hope you have a good evening.
You too. We'll come back soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Yep. I mean, it's all related, and it's all fucking awful. But I think, yeah, kudos to our friend Athena, who is obviously keyed into a lot of this stuff in a way that I think a lot of us wish that we were, and doesn't lose steam about this stuff, which is really important. And yeah, she's great. And it does, like, I think it takes a lot of courage also to ask for like for spotlights like that from people, from peers, and I think that that's a good thing. Also, for us, for me included, having this be a blind spot is, I think for us, for you guys, having this be a blind spot is understandable, considering the absolute volume of shit that we are up to our eyeballs in, and having to try and navigate all of the zone flooding that they're doing. So a lot of us are at our wits' end with what is directly in front of us. So I think it is like important that we are reminded that there's a lot of planet out there. So heard and appreciate your persistence, and I feel no other way about that than that. I don't think you. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Time to go to sleep, I think, for all of us, but for me especially. And we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Sleep well. I love you. Mean it.